Joan Crawford passed away in 1977, remembered as one of Hollywood's most iconic figures. Obituaries praised her determination, her glamour, and a career that spanned over 50 years. But just a year later, everything changed. A book called Mommy Dearest, written by her own daughter, emerged and painted a portrait so shocking, so unsettling, that it shattered the image Joan had spent decades building. Wire hangers, midnight outbursts, a mother who terrified her children. But was it really the truth, or was it a daughter's revenge from beyond the grave? Born Lucille LeSueur in San Antonio, Texas, around 1904, though even her birth year was later altered, her early life was anything but kind. Her father abandoned the family, and her mother remarried a violent man who didn't want her. Lucille was sent away, worked as a laundress, and danced in grimy clubs just to survive. But she had ambition and a relentless will born from hardship. MGM renamed her Joan Crawford in 1925, and with that she reinvented herself entirely, her name, her past, even her face. She rose to stardom on sheer determination, but no amount of reinvention could keep her personal demons at bay. By the 1940s, Joan was Hollywood royalty. She won an Academy Award for Mildred Pierce in 1945, and her personal life saw 4 failed marriages. Behind closed doors, though, things were darker. Joan adopted 5 children, 4 survived, and ran their lives with military precision. Every meal, bedtime, outfit, and chore was strictly enforced. Her oldest adopted children, Christina and Christopher, bore the harshest of her rules. Christina later described a home ruled by fear. Joan's obsession with cleanliness was extreme, dust was an insult, a wire hanger in the closet unforgivable. The famous scene in Mommy Dearest, Joan shouting "No wire hangers ever," was drawn directly from Christina's memories, but the hangers were just a symbol of control. Joan would wake the kids at midnight to scrub bathrooms. She would punish them with coat hangers and hairbrushes. The glamorous Hollywood star, her daughter insisted, vanished once the cameras stopped rolling, replaced by something terrifying. Joan's final display of control came with her death on May 10, 1977. Her will included a shocking clause: she left nothing for her children Christopher and Christina, citing reasons well known to them. Christina was struggling in soap operas, trying to make a name for herself. Christopher had already been cut off. Even in death, Joan ensured her authority remained unchallenged. But Christina refused to stay silent. In 1978, she published Mommy Dearest, a searing memoir exposing Joan's alleged abuse in vivid detail. The book became a sensation, later adapted into a cult film. Joan Crawford's public image was instantly rewritten, not just as a glamorous star, but as an abusive, controlling mother. The truth, however, remains contested. Her other children, Kathy and Cindy, defended their mother, claiming Christina exaggerated or fabricated events. Hollywood insiders were split. Some thought Christina sought revenge, while others whispered that they'd long suspected something was amiss in that household. One thing is undeniable: the woman who controlled every aspect of her public persona could not control her legacy after death. The wire hangers became an emblem. The monster replaced the star. And perhaps the most haunting question remains: which Joan was real, the icon or the abuser? Maybe she was both, and maybe that is the most disturbing truth of all.